Welcome in everybody to another High Button Sports broadcast. We're here today live from the Dr. Carson and Marion Murray Community Center here in Spring Hill, Nova Scotia for the U13AAA Provincials. It's day number 3 here, so we're getting ready to bring you our first game of the day. Got the Antigonish Bulldogs taking on the Chebucto Linux in a pretty important game for both of these two teams. Chebucto 1-1 after the first 2 days, so an important game for them. The Bulldogs essentially needing a win here if they want to keep their hopes alive of playing tomorrow in the semifinals. So set to be a great game for you here today as we get started now. Antigonish with the puck off the opening draw, taking it in the offensive zone to get things started. Down low, it's taken by Dwyer now, thrown back out in front, but Antigonish, nobody there for them to take that one, so Chebucto on the attack now as they steal that one away out of their own zone. Broken up though. Bulldogs back with it here for a moment as they bring it in the offensive zone. It's Dwyer once again cutting in, now on the backhand, taken away. Alexander Brown throws it up the ice now into the middle. Pass got through. The Atlantics trying to get back on the offense here, but a missed pass. They're going to have for a change as the Bulldogs take it back here now. From the right side, working in with a shot there. That one's gloved and held on to. Espa with the first save of the game here. Wyatt Espa starting in nets for the Atlantics. Face-off coming up to his left now after that nice glove save. Referee over to have a quick talk at the Antigonish bench here. Back to business now though as we're ready to drop the puck here again in the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. Tie up off the draw, but they win it back to the point now. From the blue line, puck played back into the corner by Artibello. Got that one around now, but the Atlantics looking to clear it out. Strong on the wall, Antigonish doesn't let them get it through. Now back to the opposite corner. Puck rimmed up the wall, but not out once again here. Back to Artibello at the point. Long shot there put on. Espa gets a bit of a stick on it, deflects that one to the corner. Kept in once again at the line. That one's up high now. Knocked down, high stick. That one's going to be whistled down as Chebucto touches up here. So we get a stoppage now, just about a minute and a half into this one. Face-off going to stay in the offensive zone here for Antigonish now after that high stick by the Atlantics. Poke back to the point now. Long shot fired on there. That one's off a body and deflected wide. Picked up by Dwyer here in the corner. Works up the wall but has it taken away. Chebucto has it now chipped off the glass and back out to neutral ice here. That one's fired back in by Armstrong now. Philip Calvert with this one. Out of his own zone now, turns it over. Stolen back here by McKaiser. Cuts towards the front of the net now. Shot fired on there. Espa in the right position to make that save though. Tied on the post. Seals there. Up the other way now, it's brought in. Long shot fired on. Save made there. Dylan Momborquette, the starting goalie here today for the Bulldogs with his first good stop of this game. Now here comes Antigonish the other way on the offense. Cuts into the zone. Stops up now. McMullen had that one taken away, and now here comes Chebucto the other way. Long lead, feet up the ice, almost broken up there, but it gets through. Pelham works in. Sent back across, McMullen there to pick it up in the corner. He shovels it up the wall. Dykers there on this one, sends it up the middle. Now back for Chebucto here. Pass dished off there, brought into the zone by Brown, but he's going to be just offside there, so play whistled down as we get a stoppage with 12:06 to go in the first period, and a neutral zone face-off coming up here. Puck won back by the Bulldogs here once again as it's off the wall, off the official skate, so puck gets kind of tied up now as Chebucto brings it back in the offensive zone. Working in now, shot fired on. Momborquette to stop. Puck cleared away. Chebucto back with it now on the backhand. Greenwood on that one, sends it back to the corner. Now to the point. Shot comes in from the blue line. Save made. Rebound loose in front, trying to tuck it away, but Montmarquette was there with the pad once again to make that stop. Chipped up the wall, but kept in there at the line closely. Greenwood works in again. Tries to fire a shot, but has the puck stripped off the stick, and now here comes Antigonish the other way through the middle. Working it out on the backhand. Tries to cut back out in front there. Dykers just had it poked off the stick. Puck comes back out in front. Espal finds it and puts the glove on top for a whistle here. 11:15 now to go in the opening frame. This one shots even at 2, but we're still scoreless here in Spring Hill. Puck shoveled to the corner off that face-off. Chebucto looking to get it out now as they carry this one up the left side. Cranston sends a pass across, and now with some speed busting into the zone. Shot fired on it. That one just missed high on the glove side. Now Lucas Calvert sends one back across. Walsh brings it into the zone. Has it knocked off his stick, though. And so Antigonish going to send it back down into the Atlantic zone here. Up the ice now, Walsh poked that one away. Calvert takes it and sends it back into the zone, but that one's going to be off of a stick and into the Antigonish bench, so we get another whistle here to stop play. 4.5 minutes into the first. Neutral zone face-off tie-up off the draw now. One back for Antigonish, though, after a puck battle there as they bring it back in the offensive zone. It's played off the wall and in. Picking it up on the right side now is Carr. Down to the corner, sent back out to the point, but couldn't be kept in. Looking for Douglas on that pass, missed him, and now we got a penalty upcoming here. Our first penalty of the game. It's going to be a tripping call, I believe, so we'll see who heads off, but it's going to be a power play coming up for the Bulldogs. Liam Jollymore to the box on the tripping call. So Chebucto shorthanded for the first time in this game. A power play coming up for Antigonish, looking to break the ice and score first in this game. Off the face-off, though, Chebucto wins the draw and sends it out to neutral ice. Spinning back with it now, the Bulldogs looking to get started on the power play. It's Alex McDonald. Couldn't quite handle that one, so it's fired back down by Henneberry now off the turnover. Chebucto killing time off of this penalty. Sent back out to the slot now. A shorthanded chance. Fan on the shot, though. That was Calvert looking for that one. He had a shorthanded goal yesterday in Chebucto's game. Looking for another one here, but just couldn't quite find the puck on that opportunity. Now shot from an angle there. Deflected off a stick. That one goes high into the corner. Rimmed around the boards and cleared once again here by the Atlantics. Calvert racing after it once again here. Lucas Calvert battles in the corner. Didn't quite come up with it that time, though, and he's going to head back to the bench for a change. Out to the blue line now, looking to break out here once again, the Bulldogs, but that one's almost taken away. Chebucto gets it back down low once again here, though. 45 seconds to go on the penalty. Antigonish works it up ice once again here. Some strong defense from Chebucto so far on the penalty kill, but now the Bulldogs try to work it in. Has it stripped off the stick once again and sent down the ice by the Atlantics. Waiting behind the net with this one now as the Bulldogs look to break out one final time here on the power play. Carried up ice now into the zone by Thompson. Thompson sends it back out in front. Now puck loose in the crease. They jam away at it, and they score. Just 11 seconds to go on the power play. And after initially struggling in the offensive zone, the Bulldogs break through and find a way to put that puck in the back of the net. They lead it 1-0 here in the first. I believe it was Manton Austin that finally got the last touch on that one in the back door, tapping it in, able to beat Espal here. Not much you can do about that one if you're the goaltender. So Antigonish with the 1-0 lead here. So indeed, Manton Austin with the goal here. Duncan Thompson with the primary assist. So Antigonish leading by 1 here in a must-win game for them. High stick there. Going to be waved off, though, as the Bulldogs touch up. As I was saying, though, a must-win game here for the Bulldogs. 0-1-1 after their first 2 days of play. So just a point here so far in the standings. Looking for a big 2 points, though, in this game. We put them up above the Atlantics and into that second spot in their division. Meanwhile, Chebucto 1-1 after the first 2 days, so 2 points for them. A win would put them through. A tie would put them through, so we'll see how things go here in this game today. Setting up to be an exciting one, though, as Antigonish takes the early lead, but a turnover here in the offensive zone now, working in with the shot. That one's lifted high, but play whistled down. And we're going to see a penalty upcoming here now, going back to the box. Chebucto looking like they're going to be shorthanded once again here in the first period. 7:19 to go in the opening frame, and the Bulldogs headed right back to the power play after scoring that opening goal on the man advantage just moments ago. This time it's Philip Calvert heading off on the tripping call, so 1 for 1 on the man advantage so far. Antigonish looking to do some damage here and put themselves up by 2 in the first period. We'll see how it goes. As the puck is dropped, they win the draw back to the point. McDonald plays it across now. McMullen works in. He sends a pass back. Dwyer works it down low. Sharp angle shot fired on that there by McDonald. Now taken back as Chebucto tried to clear but couldn't. Crawford waits with this one now, sends it back to the point. Long shot fired on net. Espal the save. Rebound loose though. Chebucto can't clear once again. Now McDonald takes it back. Sends it towards the net there, but didn't quite find its way. McDonald back out to the line now. McMullen, he sends a pass across. Crawford on this one. Fan on the pass attempt, and it's tapped out. Long clear by Lucas Calvert, and he's going to be the first one on this puck. Out of the net to play at Montbriquet. Just to get that one out of harm's way a little bit. Antigonish back with the puck here now as they work it up the ice in transition. Shots 5-2 in favor of the Bulldogs now as they work in with a high shot there. Got Espal in the mask. And now puck down in his equipment there. Play whistled down. But a close call there for the Bulldogs, looking to jump on top by 2 in the first period. Espal with the stop, though, and he hangs on for a whistle. 6:14 remaining in the first period of this one now. A 1-0 lead for Antigonish, as I mentioned. 6-2 the shots in their favor here with 56 seconds to go on the power play. Face-off coming up to the left of Espal after that last stop. It's won back by the Bulldogs here once again. McDonald fires a pass across now. Long shot glove save. Espal hangs on and gives a little chop after the whistle. Didn't like how close those Bulldogs players were getting to his crease, so lets him know that. Off the draw, it's one back into the corner, but the Bulldogs the first one on that puck as it's sent around for McDonald. Once again here, he shovels it back behind the net. Crawford picks it up. Taking his time now. Tries to find McDonald there, has it poked away, but they keep possession now as it stays in the zone. McDonald. Cross ice pass now, looking for the one-time shot. Had to take a minute with that one now, but as they get to the side of the net there, penalty upcoming once again. This time it's going to be going against the Bulldogs. A head contact call on the way, so the power play comes to an end with 27 seconds left. On the call for Philip Calvert. And this time for the Bulldogs, going to be Colin Crawford heading to the box on the head contact call. So a 4-on-4 coming up for 27 seconds here. Just a 2 for Crawford. So after that, we'll have a minute 33 of power play time for Chebucto here, looking to tie this game up. Face off back down into the Bulldogs zone now. The left of Montbriquet, one back by Chebucto now at the point. It's dumped back into the zone. Looking to clear this one, but couldn't quite get it out here. Lucas Calvert sends a pass across now. Long shot fired wide. Picked back up by Greenwood. He circles now, tries to take a shot, but that one's off a stick and high. Almost found its way over the net there, but as Antigonish clears, they're onto the penalty kill now. As out of the box comes Philip Calvert. So a power play for Chebucto here, 1:23 to go on that as they work it up ice for the first time on the 5-on-4. Looking to move it through with a deke there, but lost the puck. Clearing attempt knocked down, and here comes the Atlantics once again here into the offensive zone. Long shot fired on by Calvert there off a body. Now picks it up in the corner. Sent that one back down low now off the stick and into the corner. That one's cleared though by Antigonish, back out to neutral ice. Play whistled down here. Face-off going to stay in the neutral zone, I believe, as we get a stoppage with 4:41 to go in the first period. 10-2 the shots in favor of Antigonish. Still leading at 1-0 here early, but Chebucto on the power play looking to answer back and tie this game up at 1. Up the wall now, Parker Douglas works it in. He tries a curl and drag now, lost it in his skates and now stolen back. Antigonish tries to clear, and they do get it back out just to the neutral zone here. Worked back in the zone now by Jollymore as he fires a long shot. That one just goes high on the short side. Battling in the corner now. Antigonish looks to clear, and they do as that one's off the glass and all the way back down the ice. Espal is going to step out of his net to play this one. Picked up by the Atlantics now with 20 seconds to go on the power play. One last rush for them here as Calvert brings it up ice. Calvert cutting in. Forced to his left. Now drops it pass back. Sent towards the front of the net there, but nobody able to put that puck away. Douglas picks it up on the wall. Chopped at, but not out. Now Antigonish with a chance to clear, and they send it down the ice one final time. Penalty comes to an end, and we're back to 5-on-5 here now. Long lead pass just missed there. The Bulldogs take possession back now as they work it in the offensive zone. Play whistled down as that one's offside at the line. So neutral zone face-off coming up just outside of the Chebucto zone with 3.5 minutes to go in the first period of this game. Puck stolen away here now. Chance in alone. Chebucto, the shot put on there. Save made though. Montbriquet with the stop on Alexander Brown as he was in alone off the takeaway chance there. Now back to Henneberry at the point. He fires it back down low in the zone. Brown sends it out in front. That one goes off the side of the net though and works its way into the corner. Now Antigonish finds it. Carried up ice. Long shot put on. Glove save. Espal, he hangs on. Alexander Brown with the breakaway chance there, looking to go 5-hole on Montbriquet, but just couldn't bury. Inside 3 minutes to go in the first period now. Shots 11-4 in favor of the Bulldogs here, as they have an offensive zone draw coming up now, looking to take possession, but it's one back to the corner here. Calvert picks it up for the Atlantics, and he'll try to work it out of the zone. Up the middle, chance taken away there. Now Crawford sends it back down low in the zone. Greenwood on that one, though. Walsh, back to Philip Calvert. That's Lucas Calvert, pardon me. Working his way in quickly with a deke now. Shot that one just high over the net. Calvert still with it here, working his way into the slot now. Can't be knocked off that puck, still with it here. Walsh sends it back to Calvert here once again. Working it in now. Calvert drops it back for Cranston. Cranston, he cuts in with space. Cranston works in, fires a shot. That one's lifted high once again over the net on the glove side now. Back out in front there. Montbriquet was down, but the Bulldogs able to clear the rebound away as they try to get it out of the zone now, but strong on the line there. Puck kept in. Bit of a bump there in the neutral zone, but Antigonish able to get it out and send it down the ice. That will go all the way for icing against the Bulldogs here with just 1:34 to go in the first. Face-off going to come back down into their zone. Face-off one into the corner now. It's picked back up by the Bulldogs. Sent up the wall to the opposite side and carried out into the neutral zone. Fired back in now. Parker Douglas on this one for Chebucto. Cuts it out in front, tries to tuck it in. And where's the puck at? Chebucto celebrating here. They think it's in the back of the net, but the referee says no. Montbriquet just got the pad down in time. Looks like it's on the goal line there almost, so about as close as you can come without finding the back of the net. Chebucto in disbelief here. They thought they'd tied this game with 1:15 to go in the first, but that one stays out, and so still a 1-0 lead for Antigonish here. Just over a minute to go in the opening frame. Bobbled that puck now thrown towards the net. Douglas there, but couldn't quite find that one as it was in the air. Now tries to work his way back out in front. Has it stripped off his stick. Antigonish works it up the other way. Cutting in is McDonald. He spins back, now fires a sharp angle shot there. Espa once again gets it with the glove and taking exception to the players in front of him there. Starts a bit of a scrum out front of the crease. Face-off set to take place to his left, though, after that last stop. 53 seconds remaining in the first. One back as Greenwood takes this now for Chebucto, works up the wall. Pass into the middle for Douglas, has it knocked off his stick, but he sticks with it here now as they battle for it in the neutral zone. Taken back by the Atlantics here as they work it in 2-on-1. Knocked to the corner now, looking to send this one back out in front. It's off a stick, though, and behind the net. Backhand try put on, that one goes high. Still battling here, Chebucto looking to tie this one up before the end of the first period, and they're pressuring hard now. Just 20 seconds to go in the opening frame. Puck tied up down low. Now the Atlantics come away with possession. It's sent back out to the point. Greenwood couldn't quite handle the pass. Puck comes out. And now as time ticks down in the first, maybe one last opportunity for them if he can be quick with it now. Has it knocked off the stick. McMullen shovels it down low. And that will just about do it for the first period. So as time expires here in the opening frame, a 1-0 lead for Antigonish after 15 minutes. We'll be back to bring you the second here on High Button Sports. I'm Luke Fitzner, and we'll see you then. Welcome back, everybody, to High Button Sports. We're here live now from the Dr. Carson and Marion Murray Community Center in Spring Hill, Nova Scotia. Bringing you the second period of action now between the Chebucto Atlantics and the Antigonish Bulldogs as part of this U13 AAA Provincial Tournament. Antigonish with the 1-0 lead after the first period. They got a quick goal to start things off on the power play and haven't looked back since, leading in shots 12-6 after the first. It was Manton Austin that got them on the board back in the first now as they get it back in the offensive zone now. Carried up by Brown. He tries to curl and drag, works in but knocked down on the play. Antigonish back the other way with it now, 3-on-2 as they work it in. Bulldogs cutting into the zone, odd man rush now, moving around with some speed. Shot fired on there, that one just went high over the net on the short side. Back up to the middle now, that one's fired in the zone by the Bulldogs here. as they'll head off for a change, looking for a quick play to catch them on the change. Now long lead feed and maybe a chance here as they work it into the zone. McPherson was there now as it's brought back out in front by the Atlantics, but looking to catch the Bulldogs on a change. Didn't quite execute it as well as they probably could have. Just got to be sharp on those plays. Now here comes the other way. Puck bounces out and a 2-on-1 for the Bulldogs. Working it up ice now, looking to get that pass across. Just quite couldn't find the stick of Duggan there as he was barreling down on the back door. So a fast-paced start to the second period now as it's picked up the other way. It's brought in the zone by Calvert. Lucas Calvert, shot fired on, deflected up and out of play, I believe, or no, that one's off the glass, looks like. So shot fired on now, looking to tuck this one on the back door, sends it out in front, the shot, they score. Nice passing play there from Chebucto to get themselves on the board and tie this one up at 1. Lucky that play even had a chance to happen as that one was deflected up and just off the glass there. I almost thought it went out of play off the netting, but just stays in. Referee saw it clearly and was able to make the right call there. Chebucto kept it alive and tucked it on the back door. So Nolan Walsh with the goal there. Lucas Calvert, a great play to set him up there on the back door. Finds him for the wide open net, and now as Antigonish works at a nice shot there, but the save is made by Espoz. He pushes across and makes the stop. Play is called here now. 13:06 still to go in the second, so we're just getting going here in this middle frame, but a quick start. Both teams with a few good chances here, and Chebucto the first to capitalize in period number 2 as they tie this game up at 1 on their 10th shot of the game. Off the draw now, Antigonish working it in. Got it down low now, but it's taken down on the wall. Is Douglas there? Puck comes outside the zone here. Antigonish going to fire it back in cross ice. Fired in from the red line there, just gets across there, so no icing on the play. Is out to get that one is Mombercat. Parker Douglas back to the point now. Puck just kept in there now by Philip Calvert. Crawford works it out. Calvert comes down hard on him and is able to make that play to get the puck in the zone. Sent up the wall now, shoveled into the zone by the Bulldogs here as they'll head off for a change. Calvert once again behind the net, takes this one now, looking to lead it up the ice with a long pass. Finds Douglas there, but has it knocked off his stick, and so it's back on the stick now of McMullen for the Bulldogs as he sends it down the opposite way. Austin poking at it down low for Antigonish, now taken by McDonald in the corner. Sends it out in front there. Douglas takes over for Chebucto. He's knocked down on the play. No call, though. We'll play on here. Carried into the offensive zone now. Long shot fired on there. That one goes wide, though. Back to Greenwood. He sends it to the wall now, looking to get this one back out in front. It's off his stick. Puck loose in front, though. Chebucto with a chance. Shot fired on. Glove save. Mombercat. A nice stop there with the trapper. Makes the save and hangs on there. Point blank chance, but he says no. Keeps that puck out. Chebucto looking to take their first lead of this game, but not going to happen there as Mombercat comes up big with the save for his team here to keep things tied up at 1. 11:07 remaining in the second period. Tie up off the draw now. Brown with the shot. That one's deflected off the glass from the stick of Mombercat. Sends it back out in front there, looking to tap that one home, but just couldn't quite get the stick on it. Antigonish clears it out to the neutral zone now as they look to carry it in the offensive zone. It's knocked off the stick, and Brown picks it back up for Chebucto. Greenwood On his backhand now, works it out of his own zone, sends it up to Brown, but missed that pass. McDonald fires it back in on net for Chebucto, or for Antigonish rather, pardon me. Espa taking no chances, going to cover that one up and get us a whistle here now with 10.5 minutes to go in the second. Back out to center now. Close chance here. Antigonish looking to steal that one away, but couldn't quite get on it. That one sent back out in front. Takes a funny bounce off the boards, but Espa jumps on top. Quick reflexes there from the Chebucto netminder. Just took a funny bounce off the end wall and ended up right out in front of the net. No harm done, though, as Espa makes the stop. Face-off coming back to his left now in the Chebucto zone. Played across now. We've still got the music going here in the arena as play starts. Calvert works it into the zone now, passes it across, but that play's broken up there. A nice defensive stick from Duncan Thompson to get in the way of that one. Now, Henneberry from the line fires a shot. That goes wide. Scooped up on the wall there. Antigonish looking to break it out here. Carried up ice by Austin. Has it poked away, but sticks with it now and has it back on his stick as he sends it back behind the net. Back out in front now, shot fired on, they score! Out to the front of the net and point blank chance buried there. The Bulldogs jump back on top here in the second. It's 2-1 Antigonish. A nice play there. Initially, Austin had it down low in the corner, stuck with it after it was poked off his stick, sent it below the net, and then the pass right back out in front. Beautiful goal for the Bulldogs here to get back on top. Solly Dwyer with the goal there, so Austin draws the primary assist on that play. McMullen also with the helper there, so a complete effort from the Bulldogs to get them back on top in this game here. Sharp angle shot fired on. Chebucto back in the offensive zone now looking to answer. Glove save made there by Marquette, and so that's going to stop play here now with 9 minutes to go in the second. Shots even at 14 apiece, but the lead now in favor of the Bulldogs here as we see. Face-off going to come back down to their zone now. Back at the line, long shot on there, blocked in front, and puck bounces all the way back down into the Chebucto zone where it's picked up by Calvert. He swings it around the boards now to the other side. Lead feed as it's carried up by Douglas, has it knocked off his stick now, and here comes the Bulldogs the other way as Austin carries it in with a shot, rips that one, but it's off a body in front, comes to the opposite side. Picked up in the corner now by Dykers. He sends a shot towards the net. That one's stopped with the pad of Espa now. Down in front, net comes off, and so the whistle goes here. Espa down on the play. Both teams jamming away in front, but net pops off the pegs, and so the whistle goes there. A close chance for the Bulldogs. Looking to get on top by 2 here in the second period, but can't break through that time. Off the draw now, the Bulldogs, another chance there. Long shot fired on, but it's off a stick and wide. Now scooped up on the half wall, fired back into the zone there, though, by the Bulldogs. Picked up by Greenwood. He takes it up ice now. Greenwood working in with a shot, save, rebound, scores! Chebucto answers back quickly as it's tapped in on the back door. Grady Combs, I believe, got that one as it was sent in. The initial shot came from Greenwood there, but save was made by Marquette. Luckily, the rebound kicked out to the perfect spot for him. A pad pass almost. Worked its way right to Combs, who tapped that one in on the back door to tie this game up at 2. So my mistake there, they have it as Alexander Brown with the goal, so Combs with the assist on that play, but Alexander Brown taps it home for Chebucto. Makes it 2-2 here in the second period as the Atlantics work it back in the offensive zone now. Shot in now from the front, and they score once again here. Puck came right to the front of the net, and Chebucto, making no mistake, buries that one to jump on top now, 3-2. So very quickly, this game has turned upside down. The Atlantic's taking the lead here. Two goals in just about a minute here for Chebucto, and they lead it 3-2 now with still 7.5 minutes to go in the second period. Puck comes right back out in front, but it's covered up by Espa. Gets us a whistle to calm things down. Face off one back to the point there, kept in by the Bulldogs here. Poke through now below the goal line here. It's battled behind the net for it. Antigonish takes the puck now, sent off the side of the net there. Now picked up by Lucas Calvert. Works it up the line. So Grady Combs gets credit for that one. Gets his goal after all. Mistakenly, I called it on the first one, but buries it in the back of the net on the second. So 3-2 now, Chebucto. Grady Combs with that goal. And they carry it up here looking for more now. Maybe a 2-on-1 chance if they can hurry. Looking in with the shot there. Marquette makes the save and hangs on to that one. Fast-paced game, though, moving very quickly here. Chebucto down 2 goals just a moment ago. Suddenly they're up by 1. Here comes Antigonish now, working it up ice. Cuts in with the shot there. That one's off a body, though, as Austin couldn't get that one through. Taken down on the play, now worked back up by Antigonish. Almost stolen the way there, but they stay in possession. McPherson stays on this one now, plays it up the ice for Douglas. Douglas, a curl and drag, looking to work his way in now, fighting through contact. Douglas still with his puck now, tries to tuck it in there, but knocked away. A nice display of effort, though, from Parker Douglas, sticking with that one all the way through. A lot of contact on him there. Fought through and eventually got the shot on goal. Carrying up now, shot fired on from a sharp angle there. Save made by Marquette as he pushes across there. Now sent back out to the point for Calvert. Long shot on, save made. That one's deflected wide. Douglas once again on the half wall with it now. Racing after it now, picked up by Austin, but has it knocked off a stick just as quickly and sent back the other way by the Atlantics. Fired down the ice now by Antigonish, and that one will go for an icing. Face-off going to come back down to the Bulldog zone with 5:10 to go in the second period. Kept in at the line here off the face-off by Chebucto now as it's played back down low into the corner. Antigonish looking to clear here, but it's knocked down here once again. The Atlantic strong here on the line, making sure to keep this puck in now as that sharp angle shot comes in on net. Marquette with the save. Hangs on to that one for a whistle here once again now as we're inside 5 minutes to go in the second period. Shots 23-19 now in favor of the Atlantics here. They've battled back to take the lead in this one 3-2, and that's where we stand at this point now in the game. The Bulldogs needing a win in this one if they want to have a chance to play tomorrow. We'll have to somehow find a way to get it done here today. Trailing by a goal now, but they've had a strong showing so far. This one comes back out in front now. Shot off the side of the net there. A close chance in the slot for Chebucto here, looking to double their lead. Kept in now by Greenwood at the point. He battles. Puck at the line, kept in there, just barely now sent towards the front of the net. It's steered away by Marquette. At the line now. Banked off the wall, but Antigonish takes it up the other way. Racing after this one now, a chance for them here cutting into the offensive zone. Dyker's on it. Sends a pass through, but broken up. Now lifted up the ice for Brown. Brown carries it in. He's got a goal in this one. Brown cuts in front now with some space. Brown still with this one. Long shot from the point. Drifts in onto Marquette, makes the save, and hangs on for a whistle here now. Chebucto up to 26 shots already in this game. We've still got 15 minutes plus to play. A whole nother period coming up for you here. An exciting third as it's setting up to be. Chebucto just looking for at least a tie in this game to move on. A win would always be welcomed by them, but they can get it done with a tie as well. Just 1 point puts them through to the crossover semifinals tomorrow. Meanwhile, the Bulldogs needing a win here to hold 2 points if they want to move through and play tomorrow morning. Right off the face-off, the Atlantics working it back in the offensive zone there with a nice play now. Shot comes in from a sharp angle. Marquette the pad save. Chebucto stays with it now. Sharp angle shot from the other side. That one's off a body and goes to the corner. Back to the neutral zone. It's carried in there, almost offside, but Chebucto avoids that. Antigonish works it the other way, though, with 3 minutes to go. Sent in front, pass broken up by the Bulldogs and shoveled back down low towards Espa. He steers that one to the corner. Nice play there to spin off the defender. Miscalculated the pass, though, as that one ends up on the sidewall. Bulldogs jump back on top now, working in with a shot there. That one just goes wide. Scooped up at the point now by Thompson. Duncan Thompson skates in with it now, played on the half wall, but has to get back on defense as Chebucto looks to work it up ice quickly here. Picked up by Calvert. In the neutral zone now, works in. Sends a pass across, but that one's broken up. Antigonish going to take it back here. Crawford works it up ice. He cuts into the zone, sends one towards the net there, but that one missed. Picked up now by Dwyer. Shot comes in there, but blocked in front. Antigonish still with the puck, though, sent down low now with 2 minutes on the clock in the second. Circling, backhand try, put on net. Espa, the glove save. He's going to hang on to it for a stoppage now with 1:58 remaining in the middle frame. So we're inside 2 minutes to go. Inside period number 2. A 3-2 game. Chebucto with the lead right now. But time ticking down in the second as the Bulldogs look to tie this one up. 27-20 the shots in favor of the Atlantics here as they win the faceoff and carry it up ice. Douglas carries it in there, but has it knocked off his stick as his puck goes to the corner. Gets some contact down low, but Chebucto stays with it now. Shot fired on, blocker save, Marquette as he deflects that one away. A very close chance there as that one almost got through, but he got just enough of it as that one went wide. Picked back up by Greenwood now as he circles through the center. Delayed offside here on the play now. Waved off as they clear the zone in time. Puck comes over to Douglas now as he gets it in the zone. Knocked down on the play. No call coming up, though. Referees letting them play here today as the games get more and more important. As we get deeper into the weekend now, this one's sent down the ice. Face-off going to come back down to the Antigonish zone after the icing call with 1:07 to go in the second. To the blue line now. Shot comes in. That one goes to the corner. Chipped up and off the walls. We're inside the final minute of the second period. It's carried up by the Bulldogs here. McIsaac works it into the zone. Back to the point. McMullen now. Long shot comes in. That one's off a body. Knocked down in front, but the Bulldogs stick with it here once again. Stolen away and sent up ice. A good pass there to get it through. Combs works it up now. Combs sends it through the middle, but has it deflected. Picked up by Brown now. Combs back there to scoop that one up. At the blue line, long shot fired in, kicked aside there. Monberquette with the saves. That one ends up on the half wall. Big collision down low there, and the Bulldogs come away with the puck. Just 10 seconds on the clock here. One last chance for Antigonish, working it in, looking to tie this game up now. Taken down on the play. Puck drifts into the corner, and as they battle for it here, it's just about going to do it for the second period. Buzzer goes. Time expires here. 30 minutes gone. 15 more to come here for you on High Button Sports. It's 3-2. Chebucto after 2 periods of play. Shots 28-20 in their favor. We'll be back to bring you the third period of action here on High Button Sports just after the break. I'm Luke Fitzner, and we'll see you then. Welcome back, everybody, to High Button Sports as we get set to bring you the third period of action here now between the Chebucto Atlantics and Antigonish Bulldogs in this U13 AAA Provincial game. It's 3-2 Chebucto after 2 periods of play. It's been an exciting one so far and a very important game standings-wise here at this tournament. Atlantics can settle with a tie in this game, always take a win, of course, but a tie would put them through. Bulldogs, on the other hand, need a win here, so we'll see how things go in this game. We've got one more period to play. Chebucto up 1 right now as it's back in their own zone now. Calvert works it up the ice now for the Atlantics, now into the offensive zone. Close to a too many men call there for the Bulldogs as they were making a quick change. Puck ended up right in front of the bench there, but luckily they avoid the call and now work it back in the offensive zone with a shot there. Espal with the save, he hangs on for a whistle here to get things going in the third for us. Off the draw now, the Bulldogs work it back to the point. McMullen off the faceoff, takes it across to the opposite side. Sends it in front now with the shot. Espal the save, rebound try, another stop from him there. 2 grade A saves from Wyatt Espal, point blank, keeping his team up a goal here in the third. Chebucto the other way now from the right side, working in. It's Douglas there with a nice toe drag, sends it back out in front of the backhand, but it's blocked off a skate. Antigonish picks it up, and they'll take it the other way now. Chopping at this one. Comes out to center, but now fired back in by Jollimore there. Picked off by Parker Douglas now as he cuts in. Douglas winds and fires there. That one's just kind of deflected off a stick. Didn't get much on it there. 28-23, the shots in favor of Chebucto now. Taken down at center was Greenwood now as the Bulldogs work it in now with a chance in front. Looking to lift that one high, but lifts it too high over the net and off the glass there. Puck stays in play, though. Battling away at the side of the net now. Bulldogs looking to work it in front, but it comes out to the opposite side and sent down the ice by Chebucto here. Whistle goes, and that's going to be an icing call against the Atlantics. 2.5 minutes into the third period now. An exciting opening couple minutes here as the Bulldogs look to tie this game up. Both teams with a few chances to start things off here in the third, though. Chipped off the wall down low, now got to the side of the net. Crawford tries to carry it back out in front, but has it knocked off. Now sends it to the slot. Play disrupted there. Chebucto sends it down once again. This time it's not going to be enough for icing as it just comes back down to the Bulldog zone. Picked back up by them here now. Knocked off the stick of Dwyer. Back in the neutral zone, Henneberry. He lifts it in. No icing on the play there. Chebucto first on that puck now, sent back out in front, but the Bulldogs intercept, and off the wall it's sent back the other way into the neutral zone. Picked up by McPherson. He sends it up ice now. Brown cuts in. Brown knocked off his stick. Chebucto stays with it though as they continue possession here now. Back below the goal line. Up for Austin. Takes this one now in the neutral zone. Back for the Bulldogs here. Sent up the ice for Dwyer once again. Dwyer works in the offensive zone now. Pass across, knocked into the slot here. Comes down low as it's picked back up by Austin again. Fired in the offensive zone here now by the Bulldogs. John Purcell on that one. Taken back by Chebucto as they work it in now. Sharp angle shot comes in there. Knocked aside. Calvert with the chance now as he battles away in the corner with it, but the Bulldogs too much. And so they take this puck now with numbers working it up the ice. Purcell again. Fires a pass across. Dumped into the zone now. This one's go all the way down for icing, so face-off going to come back down to the Antigonish zone now as we're about 4.5 minutes into the third period. Still a 3-2 lead for Chebucto here in the final frame of play. Back out in front now, a close chance for them there, but the shot was deflected. Chipped up the wall now, Dwyer once again. From the right side, has it taken away. Puck comes back down now, it's picked up by Cranston. Sent down the ice by Chebucto though, and that's gonna go for an icing this time. Face-off gonna come back down the other way and into the Atlantic zone here. Puck on the wall now. Chebucto gets it out, and here's a chance for them, maybe 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Douglas with the puck now, works it in. Tries to slide a pass across. Puck gets through now towards the front of the net. Save made there, though, by Montmarquette. Fed it cross ice, almost broken up there, but it's taken back and sent into the offensive zone here now by Antigonish as Dykers gets that one deep. Scooped up now on the wall. Comes to the slot there, shot fired on, but goes wide. Neil Landry down there, battling away for it. Comes back out to Douglas, and he's going to carry it up ice. Collision there in the neutral zone, but the Atlantics work it up ice. Still continuing with the play, walks and fires a shot there. Nice save made there by Montmarquette. Fired back out in front there, deflected in front, but just went wide. Now in the offensive zone, puck fired down by the Bulldogs here as it's just a bit too far ahead, and though that's going to go for an icing against Antigonish. 9:13 to go in the third. Off the draw, the Bulldogs win the puck here. Bringing it up ice. Still searching for the tying goal in this game now as they work in just onside here. Slid it back in front now, shot fired on, but just deflects wide. So much traffic in front, hard to get a clean shot on. Chip back into the zone now. Duncan Thompson gets that one deep as he'll head off for a change. Puck back out for the Bulldogs now, shot fired wide there by Austin. Looking to stay in possession though. Shot lifted towards the net now. That one's high off a stick and into the corner. At the point now, long shot comes in on net. Glove save made, and that's going to do it for that possession here as Espa holds on for a whistle. Offensive zone draw coming up here now for the Bulldogs, searching to tie this game up. Still 8:13 to go, but not a ton of time to do it if they don't get going here quickly. Carried up ice now by Chebucto as it's worked in now, shot fired on, but that one's deflected wide. Bulldogs can't get out of their own zone now as it's played back deep into the zone there by McPherson. Off the glass this time, just able to find the puck back down into the Chebucto zone here. It's picked up by Philip Calvert. Calvert cuts it up ice now, sends it in on the backhand. Below the goal line here, out to play that one is Montmarquette. Scooped up by Antigonish now, sent to the blue line, but once again kept in by the strong defense of Chebucto As that one knocked down out of the air, it's going to be whistled for a high stick. And so play is halted with 7:18 to go in the third. A one-goal game here, 29-24 the shots in favor of Chebucto as they lead it 3-2 here. Off the draw, Antigonish wins it back behind their own net. Now possession here secured as they send up the ice. Long pass up, and now here they come on the offense. Working in, it's Austin. Nice toe drag move, gets himself some space, fires a shot. Save made there, though. A nice stop by Espa on a really nice move from Austin, but couldn't beat the goaltender. Antigonish looking to keep possession here, but it's sent down low in the zone now, chipped off the glass, and rimmed around the boards. Puck sent down the other way now, and here's a chance for Chebucto. 2-on-1 working in. It's Douglas with the puck. He walks in, fires a shot. That one goes wide on the short side. The Bulldogs now up the other way. Cutting into the zone. Shot fired on there. Scoop back up by Chebucto here now. It's up to Pillam. Antigonish up ice once again here. This time it's McMullen. He walks in, fires one blocker save made. Rebound bounces right out now. Slot shot put just wide. Sent down the ice, and so that's going to go all the way. Out of his net to make the deflection there is Monberquette as he gets that one away from danger once again here. Pass up the ice. Combs just missed that one. Now scoop back up by McIsaac. Passes it through for McMullen. Sends it into the offensive zone, and the Bulldogs will get a change off here with just 5.5 minutes to go in the third time. Running thin here for Antigonish, looking to tie this game up. Brought back in, though, by Austin. He cuts in front, taken down on the play. Chebucto grabs this one back now. Can't get it out as that one's off a skate, but luckily bounces right back to the Atlantic's player who is able to put it off the wall, but not out of the zone here as Thompson carries it back down low. Now sent back out. Couldn't get it to the neutral zone, though. Now fired down the ice. Chebucto's going to send it all the way down for an icing as we're inside 5 minutes to play in the third period of this game. Calvert carries it up the ice now. He works in with a shot. He scores. Lucas Calvert fires one home on the rush for the Atlantics, and they lead it 4-2 here now in the third period. Carried up the ice now by Dwyer. Antigonish needing an answer very soon now if they hope to keep this game alive as it's sent it towards the net now. Batted down into the air. High stick waved off on the play though. Back out of the zone for Antigonish now. Ardabella going after it. He sends a pass over on the backhand. Long shot comes in on net. Save made by Espa. Rebound bounces out in front now. Tapping away at it at the side of the net as it's rimmed around. Play whistle down here as I believe the nets come off. So we get a whistle now. We'll talk about standings implications one final time here just to go over it for you once again. Atlantics, though, with a win in this game, secure their spot tomorrow in the semifinal crossovers. A tie gives them a chance to get there as well, but not guaranteed. Meanwhile, the Bulldogs needing a win here today if they want to stay alive and have a chance to play tomorrow. Time running low for them now. Just 4:08 to go in the third period, though. Needing 2 goals, the Bulldogs. As that one's won over to McDonald, but he loses it. And now here comes Chebucto on the rush with some speed, working into the zone, trying to toe drag it, but lost it. Douglas picks it up, but he has it knocked away as well. Greenwood sends it out in front, but it's off a skate. Up the ice now. Pass brought through, but Douglas is there fighting. Dyker's there for the Bulldogs. Lost that puck battle. Chopped up the ice now by Parker Douglas, and it's sent into the zone by Pelham. Dumped into the offensive zone here now one more time here. Armstrong down there for the Bulldogs, looking to get it out. Back in the neutral zone now. It's carried up. Antigonish working it into the offensive zone. With room, McIsaac brings it in. He's knocked down in the corner, and penalty upcoming now. So a power play for the Antigonish Bulldogs on its way here as Chebucto touches up. We get a stoppage now. 2:52 to go in the third. A crucial 5-on-4 power play on its way for the Bulldogs. If they want to have any chance in this game, they'll have to score at least one power play goal here to get things back to within one. Face-off one back to the point by the Bulldogs here now. Working the line with the puck. Sent down low by McMullen. Chebucto finds it, though, and they're able to clear it down the length of the ice here. Empty net down at the other end for the Bulldogs here, so a 6-on-4 opportunity for them. Carried up the ice by McMullen now. Into the zone. It's going to be whistled down. Offside at the line. So the rush is halted there. Face-off coming back to the neutral zone. McDonald fires a pass across now. Brought in by McMullen. Onside this time as they work it in the offensive zone. Back out in front now, shot on there. That one goes high over the net. Antigonish stays with it though. 2 minutes to go in this one. Empty net down at the other end, so a 6-on-4 for them here as it's back out to the point. Long shot is blocked there. Chebucto finds it, gets the clears. That one's sent down the ice. No icing on the plays. They're shorthanded for the next minute, so they can clear it all they want here. Picked back up now, sent up the ice. That one's deflected off a stick and going to end up deep in the Chebucto zone here. Antigonish going after it now hard. Sent back into the slot. Atlantics pick it back up and get it just to the blue line, but not out. Not able to find a clear there. Brown on that one now, brought back down low by Dwyer. Shot from a sharp angle there, save made by Espa. 1:19 to go now, 27 seconds remaining on the power play for Antigonish. Can't get in the offensive zone yet. Now Dwyer brings it in. On the right side, Dwyer shot there, save made with the blocker. Puck still loose here now. Inside the final minute of the third. Down 2 goals, the Bulldogs need a miracle here to stay alive in this tournament as they work down deep. McMullen, sharp angle shot saved by Espa. Back to 5-on-4 now, or 6-on-5 rather, as Chebucto gets their guy out of the box. Greenwood back on the ice, but that one's up and out of play. Whistle goes. 42 seconds remaining, still an empty net down at the other end. 6-on-5 here. Extra attacker out for the Bulldogs, and they take a timeout here to stop play for just a bit. So just 42 seconds left on the clock here in this one. Antigonish needs 2 goals to tie the game and give themselves at least a chance here. But needing a win to stay alive in the tournament, things not looking good for them. So 3 goals in 40 seconds, is it possible? I guess we'll find out here. Sent down the ice now, just missing the empty net, so play whistle down here. 29.7 on the clock. So with a win here, Chebucto can punch their ticket to the semifinals tomorrow, eliminating the Bulldogs and Bearcats in the process. If they can secure the 2 points here today, 29.7 seconds on the clock, they need to hold them off for that amount of time. Up 2 goals here, so things looking good for them. Whistle goes off the face-off though. Head contact call on the way. Going against the Bulldogs, I believe, here. So if that's in fact the case, goaltender will have to be put back in the net for Antigonish as the face-off comes back down to their zone. Bulldogs really needing a miracle at this point, as it's 5-on-4 for them here. Face-off coming up to the left of Montberquette here. Remember, the Bulldogs need a win in this game just for a chance to stay alive in the tournament, but down 2 goals now, 20 seconds to go. Puck comes outside the zone. They'll have one last chance to score here as they work it up ice now. Shot fired on Espa, the save. Rebound bounces out as it's taken now by Chebucto and sent up ice. That's just about going to do it for this one. Big hit there down in the corner, though. 2 guys go down. Another penalty upcoming here. 10.5 on the clock, though. Bulldogs head to the box. So a 5-on-3 coming up for Chebucto. That's going to do it for this game, though. Kind of the final straw here. Bulldogs down 2 players now. 10 seconds to go. A 2-goal deficit. So the Chebucto Atlantic's going to get the win in this game and punch their ticket to the semifinals tomorrow, the crossover round. And that's cleared one last time by the Bulldogs. That's going to do it for this game. As Espa goes out to play it one last time, the buzzer goes. And so the Chebucto Atlantics come away with the win, 4-2, your final score here today on High Button Sports. Shots even at 30 throughout the game, so Chebucto just getting the better of the chances. Able to finish on 2 goals there. Couldn't match that from Antigonish. They led it 2-1, but 3 unanswered goals from the Atlantics is the difference here in this game today. So the Jets and the Atlantics, that's Valley and Chebucto, moving on to tomorrow's semifinals. Still got 3 more games for you here today on High Button Sports, so be sure to check in on that. We've got Cole Harbour and Pictou County up next, a very important game there. Winner goes home, or winner sticks around rather, loser goes home. That makes a little bit more sense. Getting ready to bring you the player of the game announcements here now, though, so we'll stick around for the next minute or so. So Avery Dykers, player of the game for the Antigonish Bulldogs. Their Provincials run comes to an end here. And Wyatt Espa, player of the game for the Atlantics. A nice goaltending performance there. 28 saves for him. A great performance in net, keeping his team in it throughout the game. And Chebucto moves on to the semifinals tomorrow. We'll see you for our next game here on High Button Sports in just a minute. Pictou County and Cole Harbor up next. I'm Luke Fitzer bringing you the call on this one. 4-2 is your final. Chebucto gets the win. We'll see you all in the next one, and take care, everybody.